Good morning, everyone. Today's Wednesday, the 20th something or other, and just a quick update on how my competition went. It was this past Saturday. I didn't place, so there's that. It was huge. It was like 180 something competitors. So my shots were like 5 out of 100 and something people. Not the best of. Well, actually, technically less than that. It'd be like 5 out of 15 because they go by class. So, anyways, I'm lazy right now. I'm just stuck inside my sweater. I'd be lying if I say I wasn't disappointed, but I kind of knew that I wasn't super, I don't know, ready, I guess. I don't know how to explain this without being like, I felt fat, and then everyone's gonna freak out, and anyways. But it's such a difficult sport because, no matter how hard you train, you could be like at 3% body fat. There's still things that are not gonna look perfect. And you could have, even just your body type counts against you. Like, I have really big rib cage, and I don't have that typical, like, super hourglass look. I have to, like, really work hard at, like, abs and core to, like, do any sort of shaping on me. Plus, after all the cardio I've done, I no longer have an ass. It is gone, and I used to have a really nice one. It is gone now. So I know one of the biggest things I need to do is work on my glutes, like a lot, like a lot. I'm just gonna sip my coffee. So that's one of the things that I really need to do. I really need to lean out a little bit more. I think I was at like 11 or 12% body fat, but even though I was really lean, and I'm sure some girls were more than that, like, even the girls that won, I'm sure that they probably might have been more than that. Just for my body type, I need to be super lean to look like I even belong there. Yeah. So, that's something that I need to really work on. On other news, I'm kind of just burnt out with everything. I'm just lazy, I'm kind of sad, unrelated, and just very burnt out with just everything. Thank God today's finals, so I'll be done with school for a couple weeks. I start summer classes again, but it's one class and it's online, so it's not that difficult. Well, I'm sure it'll be difficult because I'll be doing a million things, but not as difficult as going to Boston 2 days a week until like 1 in the morning. So that's that. Right now, the hardest thing is trying to fix my diet because I came from a really, like, I had a lot of problems with EDs, and so I basically turned into anorexia the last, like, bit of this journey, and I need to figure out how to, like, change my mentality towards food again. So I basically am just starting over again from where I was when I left high school. It's great. It's really frustrating just trying to, like, because everyone's like, oh, but you should eat a ton of food because now you can. Well, yeah, but I'm fucking myself up mentally, and it's really difficult to, like, pull myself out of that. So I'm gonna try and do, like, daily meal eating videos so you can see what I'm doing, and that way it helps me keep myself a little bit more accountable. Because, like, last night I had a bunch of shit at some restaurant. Granted, it's probably really not that bad, and I probably only had about, like, 1,600 calories, like, the entire day. But in my head, I'm freaking out, so that's something I really need to work on. My hair is just, like... So that's why this is on. So that's the biggest thing, is trying to figure out eating. Plus, I was down to 1,000 calories a day for the last week of my competition prep, and then before that, the 3 weeks leading up, I was at 1200. I'm pretty sure my metabolism is completely shut down. I knew I have a really horrible metabolism because I never fixed my eating problems. I just kept fluctuating ridiculously my entire life, and until I started bodybuilding, that's when I started like really focusing on it. I mean, I always ate healthy. I just would be like, I'm not gonna eat anything today except for fruit, and do stupid things like that. So I need to do me on the eating level. I am not gonna do a strict prep this time. I refuse. I don't care what any coach is gonna tell me. I'm going to do, if it fits your macros, I'm going to eat very fucking clean because that's who I am. But if someone's like, you can't have almond milk in your coffee, I'm going to be like, or anything, even though I actually like drinking black coffee. So that's not a huge issue. But like sugar-free ketchup, a tablespoon is 5 calories. Okay, the only thing that's in it is freaking sodium, and I'm really not that worried about it because I don't put salt on anything. I don't get sodium, and I'm pretty sure that also fucked me up because I ended up getting really dehydrated and really sick because I didn't have enough salt in my system. So, I'm going to do my own diet, my own way. I'm going to slowly reverse diet until about like 6 weeks out because I have a competition that I'm aiming for. We'll see how it goes. July 19th in Newburyport. So, I'm going to try and reverse diet, add in 100 calories a week, 50 to 100, depending on how I feel, because I feel like if I all of a sudden I'm at like 1,600 calories, I'm going to be like, I'm supposed to be losing weight, and I'm going to like implode on the inside of my stuff. Yeah, and then slowly taper down and get to like 1,400 calories, and we'll see how, I'll base it on how I look and how I feel too. But what I think I'm going to do, this week I'm going to start at 1,400 calories, because that's a pretty middle ground. I'm not like killing myself, probably am, but if I do any more, I'm going to like freak out mentally, because I'm going to be like, I'm so fat, and I'm going to get bloated, because I know I will, because my body can't keep up with what I'm eating. I haven't worked out in like 4 or 5 days. I was thinking of going to the gym today, but then I realized that I have a ton of work I have to do for my finals this afternoon. So, grades before abs or whatever. Even though I probably could just go for a run, which I'm thinking of doing because I'm actually signing up for a 5K May 10th. So at least I have some goal in the meantime also. Yeah, the whole competition was fun. It was down in Carver. It was a really good time. I'm excited for the one in Newburyport because it's closer, and yeah, so more of my like friends and family can go, and it won't be like in the middle of nowhere, like 2 hours away. I'm gonna make another video that recaps the entire event. I just need to like get stuff off of my chest and out of my head about the whole eating thing, but that's definitely by far the hardest thing for me right now, because the day after the competition was Easter, so I went down to Boston to visit my family, and it was just like, I made carrot cake and cheesecake, and I knew I was going to eat a bunch. I didn't care what I ate, I just didn't want to overeat, and like eat until I was like sick enough where I wanted to like go throw up or something ridiculous. So, I had a bunch of junk food, baklava and carrot cake, and that's pretty much it. And I don't really like the other stuff. It's mac and cheese. I don't really like mac and cheese. And there's ham. Don't like ham. Spinach pie. Had some salad. I mostly eat desserts because I don't like. I'm Albanian, and I'm not a huge fan of the Albanian food. So, and then right after Easter, I went to the Boston Health and Fitness Expo, which was huge. I wish I had went on Friday or like way earlier in the day, because I was only there for like 2 hours, but it would take you an entire day or more to see everything that was there, and it was awesome. Saw some of the runners. One of my best friends, Erica Rogers, her dad, Bill Rogers, famous runner, he was there. He was talking to a million people, so I don't think he even recognized. The last time he saw me was in high school when I went over his house, like, you know. So I don't think he would remember me, but it was kind of cool because everyone's like, oh, what's your autograph? I'm like, nah, know you. But no, he's a super nice guy. And Erica's awesome. yeah, I need to figure out a balance, because now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to drink. Like, if I go out to dinner as a cheat meal, like, what if I want, like, a beer or a cocktail or something? And then mentally, since I haven't had anything to drink, I'm like, I shouldn't have something to drink because it's empty calories, and I'm going to go over my 1,400 calorie, like, allotment of food, and I'm just going to freak myself out, but I will get over that. And my phone alarm is going off because apparently I'm supposed to be waking up right now. That's pretty much it. I'm going to make an update for all the other stuff. I'm still kind of tannish. Color doesn't come off. Back to studying. Bye, guys.